Hello, hello, my beautiful butterflies, and I am so glad that you have joined us tonight. I'm sure you've heard of the trending topic concerning Jada Pinkett-Smith shaving her hair. That's right, shaving her hair. This time, it wasn't anything about an entanglement. She doesn't have any hair to entangle. So I'm going to chime in tonight on that, and I'm telling you, I want you to go ahead and hit like and share. I'm going to chime in on that tonight, on that topic, as well as pose a question to you. That question is, do modern women value their hair more than they should? We're going to get started tonight, so go ahead and tell Lottie Dottie and everybody that we're live. I'm telling you, to my Facebook audience, I want you to tag someone. I want you to share this live because we want to hear what you and your friends have to say about this topic. And to my YouTube audience, I want you to go ahead and you can share this video as well. You can share this live, and I want you to hit that subscribe button as well as that alarm bell because you want to be notified every time that it is that we go live. And we have a show in store for you tonight. So go ahead. We want to get it started. Come on, AB. Let's kick it right now. Hit it. In the building. Yeah.
He spoke. He spoke. He spoke. He spoke. Fashion. I'm telling you. He spoke. He spoke. He spoke. He spoke. Fashion. So bad. He spoke. He spoke. He spoke. He spoke. Fashion. I'm telling you. He spoke.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining us again. And again, I want you to do me a favor and tag your friends tonight because I need your help to answer this question. Go ahead and like and share this show because I want to hear your thoughts and comments along with those of your friends. Let's get right to it. Were you outraged over Jada Pinkett-Smith's decision to shave her hair? When she went from this lovely to this. Wow. I'm telling you, it was shocking. But look, Jada even had some fun with it. She said how it started. And then how it's going. I mean, she had to have some fun with it. But when you saw this, could you never imagine doing so yourself in a million years? Tonight, I want to understand your thoughts and your answers surrounding these questions. In addition, I want you to understand the impact. That's right, the impact your hair has on your overall style and fashion marketplace value. That's right, a fashion MPV from men. That's right, this is HeSpoke Fashion, where we discuss women's fashion from a man's perspective. So let's ask this question. Do high-value men place the same value on hair as modern women? Are all high-value men looking for Becky with the good hair? Hey, I didn't say it. It was Beyonce that said it. But what is good hair anyway? Maybe you guys can help me. Put it in the chat. Put it in the comments. What is good hair anyway? So first of all, let me share this disclaimer. Let me add this. While we are focusing tonight on modern women's value on hair, listen, we understand that it is an issue that has plagued us all. For all of us, it is a constant mental battle when determining when to hold on and when to let go. So let's go to Jada Pinkett-Smith. So if you saw her post, the actress and Red Table Talk co-host revealed a brand new haircut on Instagram Monday, and she said that her daughter Willow made her do it. She said it was time to let go. She then went on to state during an episode a while ago of her hit Facebook series Red Table Talk, she shared her struggles of dealing with hair loss. She said, and I quote, "It was terrifying when it first started," she recalled. "I was in the shower one day and had just handfuls of my hair in my hand. And I was just like, oh my gosh, am I going bald?" Excuse me for a moment. Give me a second. AB, can you hand me a tissue? Oh, you're so kind. That is exactly my testimony. Well, not quite. But I remember the day when the barber was trying to line me up in the front. And then when that joker handed me the mirror at the end, I knew that it was the beginning of the end. That's right. I knew it was the beginning of the end.
Oh my God!
And that is truly how it is for so many of us. So what do you think about Jada's new look? Let's read some comments here. Let's see what you're saying. So someone says, Jen88, she says, if I look good with the shaved head, I would do the same. Hey, that's a true statement. Everyone does not look the same with a shaved head. I remember a young man years ago in my college days, when he shaved his head, everyone said, E.T., come on.
Okay!
Let's go. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Let's see what else you're saying. Pavey Project says, she looks beautiful, even bold. So that was a bold look. That's what Pavey Project said. It was a bold look. I can agree. In this age, it is bold. Let's look at another comment. Annette Waits says, oh no, they can't whip their hair now. Okay, I get it. You remember Willow had the song, I whip my hair. Okay, I don't know what the song was, but it went something like that, all right? So she can't whip her hair now. Let's see this. Let's see this photo here of, this comment here, Iwan says she's been wearing a turban for the last month, and I thought she's converting to Islam. So someone just from the turbans, let's see. Well, yeah. I mean, if she's wearing the scarves and that look, maybe someone would think that maybe she was converted. Maybe. So do you think perhaps before she shared it with the world, she had to get comfortable with it on her own? Put that in the comments. What do you think? Do you think that it was a challenge? There was a point where she had to become more comfortable in her own skin? Let's look at another comment here. Grant Timmons says, Jada is giving high fashion face with the ball. Put that photo back up again. Let's see that face. Grant, my friend, you may have just stumbled upon something. I love it. The high fashion face. Let me ask my viewing audience, those of you that are watching, and you can share this in the comments. When you saw Jada's post, were you shocked? How did you feel about it? As I stated on my post, did you think to yourself, I would never shave my head or even cut my hair to a brush cut? Now let's be clear. Jada is not the first person to do this. She won't be the last, and she's not even the first to do so in the past couple of years. I believe that honor goes to Tiffany Haddish. Remember when she shaved her head just last year? So this is beautiful Tiffany Haddish, the beautiful butterfly with hair, and then we saw her do the big chop. Here she is without hair, and I think she's doing the high fashion face too. What do you think? Do you think she's doing the high fashion face? Yes. Absolutely. Desi Wakefield, she looks gorgeous. I agree. Now let's see what Tiffany had to say about this big chop. She said that she's been considering a big chop for years and that her decision comes with a wide range of perks. She said, and I quote, "I had those braids in for 2 months and I cut everything off and jumped in the shower," end quote, she said. "It's the first time I've ever taken a shower and was not concerned about getting my hair wet, and that blank felt good," end quote. The star added that the short crop now allows her more time to focus on other things like physical exercise and self-care. She said, and I quote, "Now I can go running every day and not have to worry about my hair." Wow. No more shower caps. Wonderful. So why do you think, and this is just a question, why do you think this makes the news each time it is that a woman of color shaves her head, or when any woman does so? Any woman. You guys remember this. Miss Britney Spears. You remember this? Oh my God. You remember this? Bruh. So when we see this, when we see this, it often makes us think it is demonstrative of something wrong going on in that person's life. When we saw it with Britney, how many of you, I'm gonna put it in the chat, thought maybe Britney was having some issues? She's in the media now again because the result was a conservatorship, right? Now she's fighting back. Free Britney! Free Britney! Okay, shout out to Britney Spears. But I would say that many times that may not be the case. It may not be something that's going on. It could be that a person is making a bold statement, as that commenter said, to make a change that surprises some, but brings them joy. Wow. You mean to tell me that you could do something for yourself that may be surprising for others, but it brings you so much joy? Let me challenge you. Put something in the comment section that would bring you joy, but may be surprising to others. I just thought of something for myself. I'm not gonna share it yet. But let's move on. Why does the media pay so much attention to this? I mean, I can't understand it. Could it be there is an agenda to shun those who make the decision to do so? I want you to watch this clip, and we will be right back. See you in a few.
This entire wall is our collection of braid hair and crochet hair.
The Neighborhood Beauty Supply Store, a fixture of many African-American communities.
This one? Okay.
Part of an industry that revolves around the business of hair.
The first thing people see a lot of times is our hair.
It's a business worth billions, selling largely to African American consumers.
The business of hair extensions is booming.
Frankisha Watkins, owner of Bee Polished Beauty Supply in Arlington, Texas, says her average customer spends more than $100 a month on hair care.
Growing up as an African-American woman, we're told our hair is our glory.
But even professionals say they know very little when it comes to the origin of all this hair.
This entire wall.
All right, all right. So as we engage, this was the dark truth. Now I want to take another look at another clip. And this clip is going to talk about the business of black hair. We'll be right back after this.
I'm Diamond. I'm a black woman who spends hundreds of dollars on my hair every month. I've even had my own YouTube channel on hair since I was 18. Every year, I spend about $3,000 on my hair, and every year, that price has gone up. So, at the age of 23, I've spent almost $30,000 on my hair. But I'm definitely not alone on this.
On average, I probably spend anywhere from $5,000 to $6,000 on my hair products.
I spend about $2,000 a year on hair, which is crazy to me.
$7,000 to $8,000 a year.
Like $2,000 a year on products, like seriously.
African American consumers dominate the entire beauty industry, contributing to about 85% of all sales in the US in 2017, even though we only make up 14% of the population.
Market research firm Mental values the black hair industry at $2.54 billion. But that estimate doesn't include hair accessories, wigs, weaves, extensions, electric hair care products, hair care services provided in salons or by individuals, or products sold through salons. If the data included these products, the $2.54 billion figure would be much, much larger.
Hi, I'm Diamond.
Wow, wow. Did you see that? Could you imagine $3,000 a year on hair care products, extensions, weaves, wigs, $30,000 over the course of 10 years? And that's on the humble side. I'm sure some of you could share that you spent tens of thousands of dollars a year on your hair. Let me ask you a question. Is it really your hair or is it a weave?
Okay!
I'm just having fun. That was a song back in the day. Let's go to the other video. Now, I want you to really focus in on what they're saying in this part 2 of the dark truth.
It does not list where exactly it's from.
In fact, the majority of it comes from China. Last year, China sold around $1 billion worth of real and synthetic hair to the U.S.
This, one of the most intimate parts of a person's body, is also a valuable international commodity that industry insiders refer to as black gold.
It actually does not list.
Wow. Black gold. Texas tea. That's right. Black gold is what they're calling the black hair industry. Black gold. There was a time when black gold meant oil. You remember Jed Clampett? Then one day he was shooting for some food, and up through the ground came a bubbling crude. Oil, that is. Black gold. Texas tea. Black gold meant oil. And why? Because petroleum is referred to black gold because when crude oil is extracted from the land, it is black in color. And people call it gold because of its oils and value. As we know, it is very difficult to find, which makes it even the more valuable because of supply and demand. And so back in the day, oil was black gold. All right, black gold. Back in the day, black gold was oil, but now in 2021, things have drastically changed, and I would suggest this occurred even prior to 2021. As that clip shared, it was 2017 when this was happening. But black gold in 2021 has definitely changed. And what is it? That's right. Black gold is now in the hair care business. I want to tell you, even during a pandemic, the beauty supply business continued to soar. And why might you ask? Because modern women value their hair, and some would say more than they should. Now let's get to it. Do you believe that your hair is most important in assessing your fashion marketplace value? Do you think so? Of course, there are things that I would say play into your fashion marketplace value, and hair is one of them. But I want you to understand that the ranking isn't drilled down to the specifics that many of you might think. That's right. While things like length of hair, color, texture, style are important, and seemingly more important to some than others, the overall ranking rates, they rate it as kept versus unkept. So, do you keep your hair up or do you not keep it up? So let me ask you a question. This is a serious question. When you are picking out an outfit to wear for a particular occasion, do you automatically imagine what you want your hair to look like in that outfit? That's a good question, AB. That's a good question. Yes. So, do you imagine what it is? Okay, do you often land on a particular length? You're dealing and you already have that length, that style. You always land on a particular length. Could it be that you have been programmed, to think that way? I know it's a stretch, but hear me out, please. Since many of you were young girls, your baby dolls all had long hair, and if she didn't, that probably meant your brother or your dog had yanked it out. Sorry, sis. Your first instances of seeing young women on TV even showed them, in the majority, with long hair. Every woman who was the picture of beauty or married their Prince Charming at the end all had long flowing hair. Therefore, could it be possible that you believe that to be true? That is why you can't pull yourself away from adding hair in places that we men wouldn't notice necessitated the addition. That's right, ladies. I'm sorry to say that the length of your natural hair is fine with most men. That's right, it's fine with most men. The length is not even our focus. Listen, I will be the first to say that the media has a lot to do with how we view beauty. If you agree with me, give me some hearts. Give me some likes that the media, television, the social media, these platforms, they push a narrative that beauty is one thing and the standard of beauty is one thing, and we allow them to dictate to us what the standard of beauty is. That is why some men, I'm afraid to say so, have been brainwashed to think that Becky with the good hair, I didn't say it, blame Beyonce, is the only standard of beauty. Come on, y'all gotta give me some likes and some heart. That's right. The only standard of beauty. Look at this. Did you guys see this week? How embarrassing it was to see these two beta males almost come to fisticuffs over the least attractive Kardashian. I'm sorry. I didn't say she wasn't attractive. I said out of the Kardashians, the least attractive one, Khloe here, they almost came to fisticuffs over her. Then to see how the media made a big deal about it. Why? Why would you think so? It is, I believe, to keep you programmed over their standard of beauty. Now let me ask you a question. Do you value your hair more than you should? Or do you value the hair you purchase and call your own more than you should? Are you willing to pay $500 for these bundles? Okay! Taking your rent money, mortgage, I'm telling you, no, I'm sorry. That is the question. And for me, I want you to value your hair at whatever length, whatever color, whatever texture, because at the end of the day, most men are focusing not on your hair, but on that high fashion face. That's right, on that face. Let me look at some comments here. That's right, Vandella says, blonde hair, blue eyes. That's right. They have pushed this standard of beauty, and they pushed it so much so that it has, I'm sorry, it has caused self-esteem issues for some of our short-haired butterflies. Why is that? Because it is a billion with a B, a $1 billion industry. And the ones who are benefiting the most are not the black women, not the black community. So I'm asking you, the next time you consider going to the beauty supply store to purchase that wig, weave, extension, whatever you may call it, I'm asking you to evaluate how much value you place on that weave. Hey, listen, I'll tell you, I'll share this. I don't mind you taking the extra steps to be the high fashion, beautiful butterfly that you are. I don't mind. As a matter of fact, I applaud the effort. But I want you to consider whether it is that you place a little bit too much value on your hair than you should. Let's look at some comments. Oh yes, Teresa says, not including trips to the hairdresser. So just imagine, you buy the bundles, you buy the wig, and you haven't a clue on how to style it. Because some of y'all just grab it off the rack and just throw it on your head. I'm sorry, we could tell. We can tell I'm having fun, but I want to go ahead and close out tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it. But I want to close out with this story. A friend of mine was telling me this story some time ago. And they shared that they were on the train heading from Penn Station to Wall Street. And that they noticed a quote unquote modern woman standing some distance from them on the train. They said that the reason that they noticed her was because, of course, of her high fashion, the way that she would dress. And they said when they say that she was killing it, she was killing it. She was dressed impeccably from head to toe and even had the luxury bag to match. Needless to say, he stated that he was anxiously waiting to see what this impeccably dressed woman looked like. And guess what? When she turned around, she was far too old in the face. Now listen. He wasn't shaming the older woman from dressing impeccably. No. It was the fact that her lace front wig was too young for her face. Now that's a lesson for all of us. So make sure, my beautiful butterflies, that your lace front is age appropriate. Okay! All right, listen. That is all I have for tonight, my beautiful butterflies. Listen, I thank you all for joining us. Go ahead and make sure that you share this. If you haven't already shared, let them watch the recording of it. Invite them to chime in next week. To my YouTube audience, I appreciate you. Go ahead, if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, hit some likes. You all are here on Facebook, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and do that now. But listen, this is all I have for tonight. And I want to wish you a good night, good fashion, and remember, he spoke fashion to you. See you next week. In the building. Yeah.